You've hardly touched your breakfast. Do you want me to fix you something else?
No, thanks, love. I'm not really all that hungry. Besides, I haven't got much time. I've got to get to Luke's press conference.
I know. Where's it being held? At City Hall?
No, the mayor's mansion. Luke figures he can control the situation better there.
Can he?
Control the press conference? He better.
Keeping the truth of the Cassadine threat still a secret?
He has to.
I know that Luke is very good at this sort of thing. But this is going to be really tricky. Do you think he'll be able to pull it off?
As I said, he has to. How he handles the press conference really is up to how he and Laura answer the questions.
About Laura.
And the press conference.
Must be quite a strain on her.
Luke, too, I would imagine.
I thought maybe we could invite them to dinner tonight.
It's a good idea. You'd appreciate that.
Will you ask them?
Promise I won't forget. Scorpio here. Has the plane carrying the Cassadine body arrived yet? I see. Yeah, you do that. I want to be informed the minute it arrives. Thank you. Okay.
You're worried, aren't you?
For good reason.
What do you think they could do?
One of two things. Either give up forever, or hit back harder than before.
Invite you and Laura to dinner at our house tonight, and here we are.
Yes, well, we'll do that another time. Here we are. Except Laura. She's hung up.
Hung up?
Yeah, she's upstairs doing an interview with some woman from the Port Charles magazine.
She's good at that.
She's good at it, but she hates it.
I think I know the reporter she must be talking to. I was interviewed by her once myself. She kept me on the phone for hours. That woman can really ask questions.
I hope Laura doesn't get into this area here.
I think she can handle it.
I know she can. But Shelton really blasted you tonight. I mean, did you read the article?
Yeah, I saw it. I heard it. It's just a repeat of what he said during the conference.
Actually, I think the guy makes our point for us. I mean, there's nothing in that article which actually proves that the story isn't true.
Well, I hope you're right, because that'll make it easy for me. I'll just stick to the story.
Luckily, only a few of us know the real story.
As long as Helena Cassadine buys it. Any news on that front?
I put through a call to the compound early today, but she's refusing to take any calls. As a matter of fact, one of her flunkies told me that I should stop trying.
Can I say something?
Please.
I'm sick of this subject. I am so bored with the Cassadines, especially Helena.
As a matter of fact...
Well, she's not on my favorite list of conversations.
All right, then, let's call a moratorium on that entire subject right now. No more mention of the Cassadines tonight. Agreed?
Gratefully.
$10 fine for the first person that mentions the name.
Good news.
Dinner is served, Mr. Spencer.
Thank you, Margaret. Would you go upstairs and rescue my wife from the telephone? Tell her chow's on.
Of course, sir.
Should we go to the dining room? We'll meet Laura there.
Something smells very good.
Yes, that's one of the few advantages of being mayor, and get some nice food.
One of the advantages? You mean there aren't others?
Not as many as I was hoping for. Well, if you'll sit there next to Laura and Holly here.
Thank you. This is such a beautiful room.
Speaking of beautiful, this, one of the other little advantages of being mayor. Fine wine.
Do you suppose that the poor ordinary people out there understand how our illustrious mayor really lives?
Do you suppose those same poor ordinary people would, give a damn?
Well, you can take the boy out of the waterfront, but you can't take the waterfront out of the boy.
I hope not. Here's a toast. To mashed potatoes and whatever kind of red meat that is, and string beans, and life without what's their name.
And the good times.
You thought I was going to say it, didn't you? Cheers.
Cheers. Appropriate to be named Miss Starlight. Well, I certainly thought so. I guess every girl kind of dreams of becoming a glamorous model. Actually, they had some pretty big plans for me.
As I recall, there was talk of you working abroad.
They were going to shoot a whole series with me in front of the Eiffel Tower, in front of the Spanish Steps in Rome, and even the Taj Mahal.
Excuse me, Mr. Spencer. There's an urgent telephone call for Commissioner Scorpio.
Thank you, Margaret.
I'll take it in the hall, excuse me.
The Taj Mahal, now that really sounds interesting.
No.
Scorpio. How long ago? I see. Well, what do you know about it? Yeah. I understand. Okay, well, keep on it and get back to me. Right.
No, they don't. No, they don't. And North Africa is where I would like to go. Algeria, Egypt. That really sounds interesting. Problems, Robert?
I'm not sure. That was a report from the Cassadine Island.
What happened?
At the moment, your guess is as good as mine. But according to the source, the Cassadine plane took off from the mainland middle of the night, their time.
For where?
It's headed for the United States.
Oh, no, Luke.
Wait. Don't jump to any conclusions. There could be all kinds of different explanations.
Luke's right, love. Let's not borrow trouble.
I even have a better idea. Let's stick to our agreement. No more mention of the Cassadines tonight, all right?
Yeah, I think that's an excellent idea.
Great.
And to get back to what we were talking about before, you know, I was just thinking. It was just a thought that we've all done a lot of traveling, some of us, and yet here we all are, very much a part of Port Charles. Yeah, you're right. I suppose Robert's probably the best example of that. When you worked for the WSB, you traveled all over the world, didn't you?
It was a regular occurrence.
Miss it?
No, I've got what I want right here. Plus, all I can handle. Now, Holly, you've been everywhere.
Well, not exactly, but I have traveled quite a bit. South Africa, all North countries. Oh, and had a marvelous 6 weeks in Hong Kong.
Yeah, you've got to stop. You've all got to stop this, you know. You're really making me feel like a hick.
You?
Yeah, me? Where have I been? Victoria, yes. A couple of days in Mexico. And, of course, that tropical island that Miko's Cassadine had. I blew it. I'm sorry. I owe everybody $10.
Easy come, easy go. But would you both like to travel some more? Well, I think Luke can answer that for both of us.
I think I can. Yeah, we sure would. If we could just follow our noses from day to day, from place to place, I think that would be heaven, don't you?
Ben, you'll do it. Let's drink to that.
Oh,
watch out, world. Luke and Laura are about to step out. Well, in 4 years' time, anyway.
Oh, you spoiled it. I blew it for years.
You mean when your term as mayor is up, you won't run again?
No way.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry to run, but I have some business. Police department first thing in the morning, Holly.
Duty call. Thank you for dinner. It was just lovely. Oh, you're very welcome, but around here, I'm not even allowed in the kitchen.
Neither am I, and I am the decent cook in the family.
But you know something? I really have a yen to take it up.
Oh, please don't. I have very little left of my stomach with the ulcers being there and all that. Don't cook anymore. Well, we should do this again.
And next time at our house.
That's a good idea.
Thank you so much for coming.
Our pleasure.
See you at the door.